Project SOS. We are planning on distributing over 5,000 backpacks tomorrow to kids whose families have limited resources.
We've got a couple groups filling backpacks, and then we've got the conveyor right here, assembly line, and then we got some people at Whittier putting the backpacks where they belong.
It's cool to get out and not have practice for a day and just give back to the community. So it's pretty cool.
Many hands make light work, and everyone together working to get these backpacks together for our kids. You just feel the good that this is going to do for so mmany kids in our community.
It's pretty amazing. It's breathtaking to see this many people here and just giving up their time to give back to the community and just do things for other people.
It's just a fun time helping out, and there's a lot of people that come together for good things in this in Sioux Falls, and it's just fun seeing everyone come help out.
When I get new school supplies, it makes me really excited for the new school year, so it'll probably make them feel pretty good and make them feel excited to maybe learn or this next school year.
Project SOS wouldn't succeed without the help of our community getting together, providing supplies, giving us money to buy supplies, and putting those supplies together and making it all happen for our kids. And we are so grateful.
At this farm near Parker, there is no plowing, planting, or spraying. But there is plenty of harvesting of parts. Parts from motorcycles, golf carts, skid loaders, and ATVs, but mostly from lawnmowers. Lots of lawnmowers.
There's over 1,900, last time I counted them anyway.
These mowers may look like junk to some, but to the practiced eye, this is a treasure trove. It all started 23 years ago. By chance, Leroy Olson came across a deal on a mower he couldn't resist. The next day, he put it up for sale.
A lot of people called and stuff, and I said, well, maybe I'll do that again. And started getting a few more in here and there, and just was my hobby, and now there's quite a few sitting here.
So how did all these mowers get here? Well, Leroy goes to auctions and estate sales. He buys them by the truckload and even has people just dropping them off. You'll find the major brands here, including Cub Cadet, John Deere, and Snapper, but you'll also find names like Dynastar, Homelight, and Wheelhorse. Most will never run again. This John Deere riding mower on its own isn't really worth anything, but parted out and it can be worth hundreds. So maybe you're looking for a Kohler Magnum M18 cam, a Cub Cadet creeper gear, or a Briggs & Stratton Vanguard flywheel shroud. Yep, no idea what I'm talking about, but Leroy knows exactly what these parts do, where they go, and just how rare they are. And so does his fiancée, Brandy Schumacher.
I love it. I've learned so much from Leroy and stuff, and I've learned that it's fun to take things apart.
Brandy and Leroy sell their parts on Facebook and on eBay, where they have their own store called Many Mowers.
Over 90% of our sales are actually online, so that's why we ship out so much stuff.
Through eBay, they send parts all over the world.
Russia, we've shipped to Puerto Rico, Finland, Norway, Germany, New Zealand, Ireland, Canada. You name it.
As for the language barrier with customers in far-off lands, it's no problem because Brandy is fluent in Google Translate.
If they send me an email, I translate it, and then I type it into Google Translate, and then I translate it into their language and send it back.
The most sought-after part in the lawnmower world comes right back to John Deere. Used hoods for some models can fetch hundreds of dollars. Leroy says if he advertises one, it doesn't last long.
I've got 56 phone calls before 11 o'clock. I think I got over 80 that day.
On this day, we watched a semi drive up the gravel road and stop at the driveway of their farm. The driver knows this will be an easy stop. Like a well-oiled machine, Leroy, at the controls of his favorite skid loader, puts the order on the truck, and Brandy takes care of the paperwork. Today's sale, a pallet loaded with a tiller and tires for a garden tractor ready for a buyer in Georgia. Tomorrow's order may be headed for France, maybe Australia. So, it's back to the office. And while it may seem to be just another farm on another gravel road, people might be surprised to find a thriving business run by two people using their unique knowledge and following their passion to reach people in other parts of the world.
It was just so fun. I'm having fun every day.
opening day for all of our outdoor aquatic facilities. Typically, we open the Friday before Memorial Day, but with the Sioux Falls School District going into school a little bit later, or being in school a little bit later, this year we decided to wait until the Sioux Falls Public Schools were out of school. Their school year ended yesterday, and so we felt like this was a timely date to pick for us to open up our aquatic facilities.
Well, it's sunny and it seems like it's been raining and cloudy the whole month of May, so we were super excited to get out and enjoy the sunshine.
Every inch of the water is covered by a lifeguard at all of our outdoor facilities. On opening weekend, we do have all of our staff working just so that they can get used to having people in the pool. But on a day-to-day basis, all of our facilities are lifeguarded, and our number one priority is safety, and so we take that very seriously.
They were asking all last night and this morning if we could get to the pool.
We have a great team working for us, and they take a lot of pride in making sure that our facilities are up and ready to go each and every year.
Yeah, nice, River. Good job.
Before claiming titles in X Games around the world and having his own video game, Ruel Eriksson was practicing the basics that made him a BMX legend.
There was a group of us that went out and started traveling, and then we went through this whole explosion period of, holy cow, we're not just riding in the back of a truck in a contest, we're going as a sponsored rider, and this is a means of income and a means of a life.
A life he now shares with his wife and 2 kids.
Nice.
River and Maya.
So it's nice to see these kids have somewhere fun to ride, and I just want to be able to create a safe environment and pass on what I know about the sport.
Those kids are what keep him going.
I mean, I'm a Viking. I like to see what's on the side of the mountains and see what the next height that I can climb to.
Ruel will be performing in a BMX show at Family Fest in Sioux Falls on Saturday, July 8th at the fairgrounds.
But a lot of people think it's adrenaline rush. I don't think that was for me. I think it was more that I was just conquering something, expressing myself.
After seeing Ruel on the ramps, I knew I couldn't turn down a lesson from one of the best.
Awesome. Out here in the skate park, having a great time. Good weather. The rain held off today.
I've been practicing my skate part lingo.
Yes, and she's got
Gnarly.
the horns.
Tony Hawk!
Yeah. So we're gonna do a little, see if we can get Audra on a bike today. Basic skate park etiquette. The biggest thing is just kind of watch out. And then the coolest trick that you can ever do in the skate park, guess what that is?
Kickflip.
Close. Wear your helmet.
Oh.
So you think you're ready to hit the ramp this time? Careful, careful, you're gonna walk. Yep, there you go. Yeah. Gotta make sure you have enough speed. You know, the biggest thing is wearing your pads and helmets, of course. You know, it's kind of a no-brainer.
After decades of riding and too many concussions and broken bones to count, the thing Ruel says keeps him inspired is
the younger generation. I really like watching the other kids. You know, we didn't have a lot of amenities. Like this skate park would not exist. When I was a kid, we had to go to the city hall and knock on the door and sit around and wait for somebody to sign a petition so we could actually have one ramp.
Go off the ramp?
We can do that one, whatever you want. But my daughter, she's our little shredder. She's more the eye of the tiger, look and conquer kind of thing. Where my son wants to think about it, and maybe today, maybe tomorrow, or she'll just kind of go out and get it. Keep an eye out. People around you.